Hey guys, how's it going? Today I want to speak about the subject of what should be the goal of humanity. Well, that is a very vague and in some ways super huge subject to cover in just a 4-minute video, but I'll try my best. The thing is that there's probably different goals within humanity. First of all, I think that the first goal that we have as human beings is, well, we need to actually be able to survive. So in order to survive and to procreate and to prosper, well, we need to be peaceful. And I think that if we can be peaceful, then, well, we're going to eventually, keep on having wars, and with technology that's getting better and better, we might actually get to a point where we will kill ourselves. And that's definitely very tough to say, because when you look at it, there's people who are kind of saying, global warming is not a real thing, or everything's fine, I don't really care about the generations to come. But as a human species, the only way that we can actually survive, so our main goal out of all of these things is procreation and being able to create a world that's thriving. Because through nature, through the fact that we're in some ways changing the way that the actual earth is by putting concrete everywhere, by taking away the trees, by creating even fields that can't really survive by themselves in some way, because they need to be constantly rotated and they need to be constantly fed with artificial fertilizers and all these things, makes it in such a way that we're really living in a very unhealthy way. And we tend to forget that because everything seems to be so easy and so readily available. But I think that as a human species, just bare bones, without thinking of technology, without thinking of the fact that we're somewhat civilized, that we have intelligence and all that, our main goal is to thrive. And 99.9% of species on this earth have been extinct through different catastrophes. So we're always one catastrophe away from basically becoming extinct. So in order to basically survive better, well, we need to not put our eggs in one basket, kind of like the saying says. We need to be able to be versatile. We need to be able to basically thrive in all these different kind of ways in different parts of the world, in different situations, because Mother Nature can take over, and natural disasters too. The asteroid crashing on Earth, or whatever could happen. We literally are one hair width away from being extinct. So by being peaceful, by kind of trying to figure out a way to thrive as a population together, and be more humble about things, and also maybe more kind towards each other, we can kind of maybe finally realize that saying, this is my property, this is your property, I have X amount of money, you have X amount of money. Well, in the end, if we're all living on the same planet, what affects one part of the earth will affect the other side of the world. And by being so, I say, you want this property to be yours, this to be mine, so much territorial, it's going to kill us in the end. And if we could actually have a bit more kindness, if we could have people that we trust more, then we'd be actually more willing to share, I think. And what sucks is that, you know how they say, we're always as strong as our weakest link? Well, it totally makes sense. Basically, if we're have one person or one thing within our community that is weak, well, everything else will not survive. Well, it won't thrive, basically. And this goes with basically things that create chaos. In reality, I think 9 out of 10 people are pretty good. 9 out of 10 people want peace. 9 out of 10 people do want the world to thrive, but it's that 1 out of 10, or that 10%, and actually probably much less. It probably might even be the 5% or 3% of the world that can create that chaos, and they're the people sometimes that have power, that can influence, that create those things. So that's our goal as humanity, is to thrive, to survive, to procreate, and basically to have peace. It's much easier said than done, but that's all I have to say on the subject. Have a great day, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.